Be me, 29, living in a luxury studio that eats 50% of my paycheck, marketing coordinator for a firm that sells empowerment to women who don't need it, scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m., blue light frying my retinas, another video of a girl in a beige kitchen telling me if he wanted to, he would. Another video telling me I'm a high-value woman and a prize to be won. The comments are a choir of queen and don't settle. I feel powerful. I feel entitled to the world. I feel completely alone. Flashback to 5 years ago. B24, peak of my manifesting phase, surrounded by a coven of friends who treat dating like a corporate recruitment process. We have the list. 6'0" minimum. I'm 5'4", but logic is for the patriarchy. 6 figures, inflation adjusted, obviously. Emotionally intelligent, but also a provider. Must have a passport full of stamps. Must be obsessed with me. Anyone less is just a starter boyfriend. Enter Mark. Mark is, okay, 5'10", makes $65K as a junior architect, kind eyes, genuine laugh, actually listens when I talk. He treats me like a person, not a trophy. We date for 6 months. It's easy. Too easy. My friends hate him. He's a mid-tier male, Sarah. You're plateauing. He didn't even book a private cabana for your birthday? Red flag. You're a 9, he's a 6. The math doesn't math. I start to see him through their eyes. I see the slightly scuffed shoes. I see the 2018 Honda Civic. I see a safety net, not a soulmate. I break up with him over brunch mimosas. He looks devastated. Truly. Bone-deep hurt. I thought we were building something, Sarah. I give him the script I learned from a podcast. I'm in my era of radical self-prioritization. I need someone who matches my frequency. I'm not a rehabilitation center for basic men. He doesn't argue. He just nods, pays the bill, and walks out. I feel a rush of independence. I am the main character. 5 years of the grind follow. The apps become my second job. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Hinge is a graveyard of looking for the Pam to my gym. Tinder is a meat market where the meat is all expired. The 1% of men my friends told me I deserved? They know they're the 1%. They have the rotation. I'm just a Tuesday night at 11 p.m. I wait for the provider to provide. He provides a "you up" text and 3 months of ghosting. The high-value men treat me like a commodity because that's how I treat them. I turn 27. The queen talk starts to feel like a cope. The brunch group starts to fracture. Jessica settles for a 5'8" accountant because she's tired of paying rent alone. Chloe marries a guy who treats her like an appliance, but he has a boat. They post the photos. The filters are heavy. Underneath, I see the exhaustion. We are all so tired of performing our standards. I turn 28. The manifestation videos start to feel like a cult. The universe will provide once you heal your inner child. My inner child wants a mortgage and a person who stays. I start thinking about Mark. Mark, who liked my messy hair. Mark, who remembered my coffee order. Mark, who didn't care about my frequency. I check his Instagram. It's private. I'm 29 now. It's 3 a.m. The TikTok algorithm serves me a video of a dating coach. She's 22, wearing $400 worth of makeup. Ladies, if he's not paying for your lifestyle, he's a parasite. I look at my empty studio. I look at my credit card debt from investing in my aesthetic. I realize I've been sold a lie. The lie that my youth was an infinite resource. The lie that men are a monolith of potential to be mined. I was told I was a prize, but a prize is only worth what someone is willing to pay, and I've priced myself out of the market for anyone with a soul. I drink a glass of cheap wine. I decide to reach out, healing my past or whatever. I find a way to see his public Facebook. He's tagged in photos. He's in a house, a real house. He looks older, broader, more confident. There's a woman next to him. She's not a queen. She's wearing a t-shirt and hiking boots. She looks happy. Truly, annoyingly, authentically happy. The caption, "Closing day on our first home. Couldn't have done it without my partner in everything." The realization hits like a physical blow to the stomach. He wasn't a starter boyfriend. He was the foundation. I was the one who was mid-tier. I brought nothing to the table but demands and a curated Instagram feed. He grew. He built. He succeeded. And he did it with someone who didn't need a list to see his value. I scroll through the comments on his photo. My old friends are there, the ones, "Who told me to dump him? Happy for you guys. Couple goals." The betrayal is total. They don't care about the standards. They just want to be on the winning team, and I'm the only one left in the locker room. I go to the bathroom, I look in the mirror. The high-value skincare hasn't stopped the fine lines. The independent eyes look hollow. I spent my 20s treating men like auditionees for a role that didn't exist. I followed the advice of women who profit from my loneliness. The feminist dating advice was just consumerism in a dress. Buy this, look like this, demand this, and you'll get the man. It forgot to mention that the man might have standards of his own. It forgot to mention that kindness is a currency more stable than hustle. I pick up my phone. I start typing a text to him. "Hey, Mark, was just thinking about you." I pause. I see his face in the photo again. He's looking at her like she's the only thing that matters. He used to look at me like that. I threw it away for a frequency that doesn't exist. I delete the text. I sit on the floor of my expensive, lonely apartment. The silence is deafening. I am 29. I am empowered. I am radical. I am exactly what the podcasts told me to be, and I have never been more miserable. The backup plan didn't wait. The prize is gathering dust. The reality isn't a red flag. It's just a mirror. TFW, you realize you weren't the main character. TFW, you were just the villain in someone else's success story. TFW, the market closes and you're still holding the stock.